Jaime liked to eat, of this he was certain. He liked to eat rabbit stew, buckwheat pancakes, and blueberry muffins. He liked to eat roast pork and snow pudding, too, but he only got those on holidays or when visitors came. Some things Jaime didn't like, and of these, too, he was certain. He didn't like getting up in the morning when the loft was cold and Mother was just starting the fire. He didn't like going into the dark woods when his big brothers wanted him to collect the rabbits caught in the snares. He didn't like driving the oxen or harnessing the horse, though he knew boys were supposed to. He didn't like sawing wood with his brothers, for he had to work very hard to keep up. He didn't like wash day when he had to help his mother empty the tubs of soapy water. It made his arms ache and his feet wet. He didn't like it when his mother was making candles, because his job was always to hold them outside to harden after she had dipped them. He didn't like collecting eggs. The hens were too fierce. He was always afraid when he helped his father smoke out the bees, even though the honey was delicious on hot biscuits. He didn't mind too much plucking the ducks, or even the carrier pigeons, for his mother made them into such good pies. Feeding the pigs was fun. They made such lovely sounds as they ate. And he rather liked picking berries. There was that soft plop, plop sound as they dropped into the pail. And of course he could always eat some too. He liked to go fishing. It was nice sitting on the river bank in the sun while his brothers worked. And the fish were good to eat. It was fun to climb trees and knock down the nuts for his friend to gather up. Sometimes they could fill a whole sack. He didn't mind much churning the milk to make butter, pulling the dasher up and down, though his arms got tired. He liked to shape the butter in the fancy molds. He chopped the kindling for the stove quite willingly if his mother was making pumpkin pies. For Jaime really liked eating the best. If his mother was cooking, he helped her as much as she would let him. He quite cheerfully turned the spit, for the smell of meat roasting was so good. He punched down the dough and greased the bread pans when his mother made bread, and ate the first hot slice when the bread came out of the oven. He washed peaches and plums and berries when his mother was making jam and jellies. And he washed the tiny onions and cucumbers when it was time to make pickles. The root cellar was a spooky place, but Jaime helped to put all the vegetables there to store them for the winter. He liked to make apple butter to spread on his pancakes. And it was fun to man the cider press. It squelched and gurgled. He threaded apple pieces on a string and hung them up to dry. He really did like apple pie. He even helped at slaughtering time to put down the salt pork and stuff the sausage skins. He liked the feeling he had when all that food was ready for the winter. Jaime knew he would probably grow up to be a farmer like his father. But he really liked cooking, and he really liked to eat. Maybe he should think about becoming a chef.